Today's topic for discussion is anatomy of stem of equisetum. Anatomy or internal morphology of stem of equisetum or transverse section of stem of equisetum. Let us see the details of internal structure. This is the in slide it has shown a photograph is shown for the internal structure of stem of equisetum. Equisetum, it is a pteridophytic plant. Let us see all the details of internal structure of stem. The internal structure of stem that shows combination of hydrophytic and xerophytic characteristics. As observed in transverse section, the stem of equisetum shows ridges and furrows. It is differentiated into epidermis, cortex and stele with large central cavity representing the pith. Pith is present. A large pith cavity is present which is hollow. Next, the uppermost layer, that is epidermis. Epi means upon, dermis means skin. The epidermis is uniseriate, that is single layer of cells. It consists of single layer of cells. The cell walls are heavily silicified. Silica is deposited on the cell wall of epidermis. The encrustation of silica on the outer wall gives rough surface to the stem, that gives rough appearance to the surface of the stem. The epidermis is interrupted by stomata. Stomata are present at certain places in epidermis. The stomata are restricted to the side of furrows and are sunken stomata. Stomata are sunken. Sunken stomata, it is the characteristic feature of xerophytes. Stoma consists of two pairs of cells. The inner pair of cells form guard cells, while the outer pair of cells that forms a accessory cell or subsidiary cells. The subsidiary cells completely overreach the guard cells. The development of stomata is characteristic. Each initial divides by two successive longitudinal walls into the three cells. Two lateral cells are triad develop into overreached subsidiary cells, while the middle cell divides again to form two guard cells. Let us see the second layer of the stem of equisetum, cortex. Cortex, this region is placed below the epidermis. The cortex is well differentiated in response to its mechanical and assimilatory functions. The outer part of the cortex below the ridges is sclerenchymatous, and some sclerenchymatous cells may be present below the groove also. Below these sclerenchymatous bands, the sclerenchyma tissue, it is a dead tissue. It is a mechanical tissue that gives mechanical support to the stem. And below these sclerenchymatous bands and also in between them are present elongated palisade cell. Palisade cell, these are the elongated. This is a parenchymatous tissue and cells are elongated and that are full of chloroplast. The palisade tissue consists of chloroplast, and they are loosely arranged and form a photosynthetic band. The inner cortex is formed of non-chlorophyllous thin wall parenchyma. Okay, below each furrow in this region there is present a air chamber, air cavity is present, and that air cavity, it is known as vallecular canal. Presence of vallecular canal, it is the characteristic feature of the equisetum stem. The vallecular canal alternate with the vascular bundles, this is the characteristic feature again, and are arranged in a ring. The canal is formed ligneously, that is formed by breaking or dissolving the cells. The innermost layer of cortex is endodermis. Endo means inner, dermis means skin, endodermis. The endodermal cells are thin walled with companion stripe on their lateral walls. Generally, there is a single layer of endodermis which surrounds the entire ring of vascular bundles. But in a few species of the equisetum, each vascular bundle is surrounded by the endodermis. In some species, there are two endodermis, one at end of the cortex and other at the periphery of the pith. This is all about cortex of the cortex region of stem of equisetum. Okay. Next, stele. Stele, the outermost layer of the stele is pericycle. It is formed by thin walled cells. The stele is an ectofloic, syphnostele, ectofloic syphnostele consisting of a ring of vascular bundles with pith in the center, and hence it is called eustele. U means true. Eustele. The vascular bundles are present opposite to external ridges. The number of vascular bundles vary in the species. The vascular bundle is conjoint, collateral and closed type. Okay. The xylem of the vascular bundle develops in three groups: a median, inner and two external lateral groups. Okay, two external lateral groups, three regions. And the origin of xylem is endarched, but in mature state the protoxylem disintegrates and form a carinal canal. Again, carinal canal, presence of carinal canal is characteristic feature of stem of equisetum. The two lateral external grooves of metaxylem lie on the flanks of the carinal canal. Water is stored in the carinal canals. Phloem is present between the two outer metaxylem groups. The metaxylem consists of reticulate and pittate tracheids. The phloem consists of phloem parenchyma, sieve cells with sieve plates on their oblique transverse wall. Inside the ring of the vascular bundle is the pith region. Inside the vascular bundle there is pith. Pith is present. Pith is parenchymatous tissue. It is formed a cavity, and the pith cavity, it is also called as pith cavity. Okay, the pith cavity store only water. This is all about the anatomy of stem of equisetum or internal structure of stem of equisetum.